Good morning, everybody, and welcome to PhotoJoseph's Photo Moment, the first live daily photo show on YouTube. Oh, and it's going to be Facebook soon, too, because now we know how to legally simultaneously stream to both, so I'm going to set that up. But for now, it's just to YouTube. Every weekday morning, 9:30 a.m. Pacific. If you're watching live, then that's pretty awesome. And if you're watching live, today we get a super special awesome. We get to see your comments. I finally got around to setting this up so that your comment feed shows up over here, which is cool. So now we can save these comments for posterity. I'm not always going to come back to this camera, but it's kind of cool to have that there. So excellent for those of you who are here chatting live. As always, if you're chatting live and you want to get my attention, type @PhotoJoseph in there, all one word, PhotoJoseph. It highlights it red on my screen. As you can see now, you can see exactly what I'm saying. It highlights it red on my screen so that it gets my attention. Of course, if you really want my attention, hit that super chat button down there on the bottom, that little $sign, and that throws a little nickel in the tin and definitely helps to get my attention as well. Hey, so today's show is all about a bag. It's a new bag. It's a Tenba bag. It's not this Tenba bag, but I brought this little Tenba bag just to show I like Tenba stuff. I mean, when it comes to bags, it's Tenba and Think Tank are the biggest ones that I mean, I have too many bags, let's be honest. I got a problem. I got a lot of bags. But they're almost all either Tenba or Think Tank. That's kind of what I always gravitate to. They are really high quality bags. Some of the stuff that I've had in there for well over a decade, most of it still looks like new. Granted, I'm not taking it out every day, but they make good stuff. So this, I just thought I'd show this one because, I don't know, because it's the other Tenba bag that I have. And one of the things I like about this little bag is, look, it's colors. I'm so sick of black bags. And the one that I'm unboxing today is another black bag, but honestly, come on, people, give me something else. It's why I like the, what's it called? I have this little, really cool little leather one. It's a Ona bag, little leather Ona bag. Oh, I love that. It's gorgeous. Ridiculously overpriced, but gorgeous. So this is, what is this thing called? This is the Switch, I think. Yeah, the Switch 10. I know this one comes in a variety of sizes. This one, the sizes of the back pocket here are based on iPad sizes, really. So there's a smaller one that holds the iPad mini. This one holds a full-size iPad. When I got this, I guess I must have been using the full-size iPad because now I have the Pro, which doesn't fit in here. And this is kind of too big for mirrorless stuff anyway. I mean, obviously, you could put it in there. You could pile a bunch of stuff in there, but it's kind of too big for an over-the-shoulder mirrorless bag. But if you're shooting standard full-size cameras or APS-C size cameras, then I think this is a great bag. But the Tenba Switch, this is the 10. I think it was 8, 10, and 12, maybe, something like that. Are pretty cool. We put a link to this down below. You can take this off and put a different color on there. Anyway, they're nice. They're cool. And that's enough of that. I just wanted to show you that bag as a proof that I love Tenba stuff. So here's to the story on today's Tenba bag unbagging, because it's not in a box. This is supplied by B&H. I didn't request this. So here's the full-on, what do you call it, disclaimer. Full-on disclaimer. We're not printing it here, but it would be printed here if it were printed here. Full-on disclaimer. This bag was shipped to me by B&H for free. I actually get to keep this bag, which, you know, thumbs up, dig that. I already show you I do like Tenba stuff, so odds are I'm going to be pretty nice about this bag because I know Tenba bag is awesome stuff. But B&H sent me an email a week or so ago saying, hey, Tenba is sending out bags to reviewers. Pick one of these 4, I think, if you want one. And I first thought the last thing I need is another bag. And then I said, this one went, ooh, I don't have a bag like that. So I'll take it. So the bag that we're going to look at, let's pull it up on here real quick so you can see exactly what it is. It is the Tenba Cinelux Roller 21. This is designed for film gear, cinema gear, and it's got the wheels on it, which obviously means I can pack a lot more heavy stuff in here and not break my back, which is quite often the case when you take a big bag and load it full of gear. You end up in some serious pain. So the price is $323.95. So this is not a super cheap bag by any stretch of the imagination, but this is going to be, I'm sure, a very good quality bag. So there's the disclaimer, unpaid endorsement, but I'm getting to keep the bag for free. So, you know, take that for what it is. All right, let's take a look at this thing. Cool. It's not light, but then again, it's on wheels, so it doesn't have to be. So, like I said, it's an unbagging, not an unboxing. So let's just get this thing out of here. This thing, figure out how to twisty ties. Go figure. You'd think these things would be easy to, there we go. And what just fell out? Oh, just the little silica gel pack. Okay, so let's start with the roller. Ooh. Yeah, those are like inline skate rollers. Those are real nice and smooth. I like that. That's nice. Always good. Let's take a look at the handle. See how much of this we're going to be able to see. Oh, good. You can see everything. One hand. Okay, that's key right there. This is a one-handed release. I don't know if anybody who travels a lot using different suitcases. If you have to push a button somewhere and release the handle, so you have to use two hands, that's lame. One-handed releases your key, and that is exactly what this is. So that is a one-handed release on there, like that. So clearly this will go up nice and high, and then you can roll this around like any other piece of luggage. Excellent. Okay, so that's off to a good start there. Let's see, I set up a over-the-shoulder camera here so we can do a little bit like this. I think I'll do a lot of the unboxing this way so you can see a little bit more, oops, there we go, of what we're looking at here. Is that in focus? I think it's in focus. Great. All right, handles, double handle there. Nice, very nice, like that. So when that's Velcroed in, you've got a good grip on both sides of the bag. Excellent. Very good there. This is cool, not that. This is cool. Can you see that? This blue steel bar, or aluminum, or whatever it is. So really nice, firm hold on there. Digging that. Let me get my other junk out of the way here. And let's see here. So this opens like so. Oh, I see. That's just tucked in. Okay, let's pull that out. So that opens all the way that way. The back, the other side's the same. So it's got this little flap there that can tuck in. So I guess that's nice. Just tucks in to get it out of the way. That strikes me as something you will never actually do, but there you go. All right, nice zipper pulls like that. Nice, big, easy to grip. Even with gloves on, that's handy. And then, ooh, it opens up big like that. Ooh, okay, now I'm gonna have to change this camera up again. Let's try this again. Here, let me go back to this view so I'm not getting you seasick with this. Let's see here. How's that view? Is that going to work? I think that'll work. Let's try this again. Okay. So now we're back into a top-down view on this thing. It's got all kinds of stuff. It comes, well, all kinds of little wraps. Okay, so camera wraps in there for wrapping up your gear, like that. Let me go a little wider on this shot there. There's a couple of those. There's a blue one. Interesting. Nice, okay. And a little pouch. I like the little felty, soft, drop your gear in there pouch. It's got now I realize there's not a whole lot of light shining into this thing now. Cool little compartments, nice built-in for lenses or whatever you have. Okay, so this is designed, now I realize this is getting really dark. Let me see if I can do this and just kind of crank the exposure up a bit. Let's go the other way. Hopefully that kind of sort of works. You can see in there, it's got, I realize this is, here, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna turn on my phone and get a little light in there. There we go, that's better. So you can see here it's got, this is really designed for a big camera. Look at, you can even see the icon in there. I think you can. No, you can't. But anyway, this is designed for a really big camera. So it'll be interesting to see how this accommodates to a smaller camera rig. But it's definitely got the space. It really is designed for a big cinema type camera. So it'd be interesting to see if I can accommodate this to smaller gear. Turn off my light on here. I didn't really think about that. I guess I didn't really pay that close attention to it when I said I'll take that one. It really is designed for those big cameras. But I'm sure I can fill this thing up with lights and tons of lenses. Got all these little wraps in here. See what's on the side. Open this guy up. Got on the side. So a little pocket in there. Lots of other little pockets for God knows what. See what's on the other side here. Just a big empty, just a big pocket. Place for your ID card or business card in there. Okay. All right, well, it's robust. It is robust. I like the rolling wheels, and I think that'll do the trick. Hey, well, I will have to load this thing up with gear and then give you a real feedback of what I think of it. Find my chair here. Give you real feedback of what I think about it. So we'll work on that. But looking good. Looking good. Again, clearly designed for a different type of camera than I shoot with, but we'll see if I can make the best of this. All right, we're going to jump into the questions that have come up for this particular bag in just a moment here. Before I do that, let me do this real quick. What do we do? Let's throw this guy up. Let's remind you about the GH5 training. If you haven't pre-ordered yours yet, if you're interested in the GH5, then this is something you're going to want. GH5 training, go to gh5training.com. This is in progress right now. If you follow me on Twitter, you might have seen a tweet of my screenshot of one of the videos that was already shot last night. I actually plan on uploading today 2 sample videos. These are finished videos. They haven't had sound adjustment on them yet, but that's fine. It's good enough so you can see what these look like and what the education style is like. And those will be going up today. They're finished. I just need to put a little title on them and upload them, so those will be up today. All right, let's see what's going on in the comments here. So as before, what we're doing here with the comments is we are going to address the comments that are specific to this topic, so in this case the bag, and anything that is not specific to that we are going to come back to afterwards in the commentary section of the show in an effort to keep the show a little bit on the slightly briefer, shorter side. Let's see here. Big J Gill says, I've got a Cinebag backpack for my Sony PXWX70 camcorder. Love it. Excellent. Good to hear that. Let's see here. Let's see. That's a camera question, so we'll come back to that one later. And Burnsteck is agreeing that, yes, single-handed release is great. I hate fumbling with press this, press and pull up crap. Yeah, it's agreed. When you have a case like that, you're just going, come on, you guys, really? Like even, what are they called? The big, heavy Pelican cases. It's kind of a funky design, but you can do it one-handed, absolutely. You got to push a little thing, release, and slide it up, at least the one that I have. But I have other cases, hard cases that don't, or soft cases that don't. You're going, what were you thinking? You're in an airport, the last thing you need to do is find a way to free up one of your hands. It's just silly. Martin says, it looks like a great bag. Is this for mirrorless, though? As we saw, it is clearly not. Sean Mark Nimmer says, I'll have the Red Dragon soon. I'd be happy to test this out for you. Sure, come grab it, Sean. It's all yours. Give it a try. See what you think of it. Beat it up. Give me your report. Happy to have you try it out. Absolutely happy to have you try it out. Let's see here. Big Jake says, I put a couple of carabiners on my bag to hang under the tripod to add weight. Yeah, that's always a good thing to do. I do that. You can do, so a lot of tripods have a hook on the bottom. Can I do this? Let's see here. I think I've shown this before on this is that little travel video tripod. I've did a whole thing on this. We'll link to it there. Did a whole thing on this tripod. It does have a little hook. I realize you totally can't see that in the video shot there, but there's a little hook under there. And for smaller, lighter weight tripods, the whole idea of that hook is you can add some weight to it by hanging something from there. And typically what you're going to hang is your camera bag. But not all camera bags have an easy way to hang it. So Jake's saying he puts carabiners on his, which is a brilliant idea. Have a carabiner on there that you can then link onto that hook underneath and put some weight on that thing to hold it in. Okay, super. That's all that came up about this. So let me end this show and then come back for the extended commentary and just the general Q&A. What do you guys want to talk about today? Sound good? Sounds good. Ryan, take it away.